Last week we unboxed the LS7 Plus model from Nanrobot electric scooters, and it is indeed a super sweet ride. The frame looks beautiful, resembling the VZ11 with exception of the single suspension front fork. I think doing this mod that was done on Nami does not look well proportioned to this frame, but in LS7 Plus case, I think it will make it look much better, also increase performance and safety. On Nami, this was done not for aesthetics but to reinforce the front, since the rider is 240 pounds. Not sure if this is really needed, but I think it's more suitable on LS7 Plus case. What do you think about this front fork swap? Let me know in the comments below. So we're dealing here with a 60 volt system and 40 amp hour battery capacity. Motors are rated maximum power output 5600 watts and 2400 watts rated each. Bright brake lights and super cool turning signals, which I have to say are really well done and super helpful, especially on the highway when we later will test this crazy fast scooter. Also on the screen it shows when the signals are on, a feature that I have not seen on other scooters and so helpful to have. On this model, advertised top speed is 55 miles an hour. On a 60 volt system, this will be tougher to accomplish, but we'll test and see what results we will get. Range, advertised 45 miles, and that seems to be right compared to other scooters we tested in this class with this battery capacity. The scooter weighs 95 pounds, maximum load capacity 330 pounds, dual suspension which works pretty well, hydraulic nut brakes. I have the same brakes on the Nami Burn E and I'm really happy with their performance after covering 500 miles in range. In the maximum speed we got close to 35 miles in range, but that can vary depending on the terrain, weather conditions, style of riding and the weight of the rider. Turning signals, which we talked about, the steering dampener that came in the package, super cool lights and the remote with various modes and strobes options. Overall, good package, lots of details on this thing and it looks super good. Well chosen coloring options and the frame seems and feels super sturdy. The scooter does not feel cheap. But now let's pull this thing out, drive it on the road and see how does it stick to the surface. Also we'll test the top speed and compare the results. Let me know when.
Now, we're good. Go for it.
I hit 95 now.
You went faster.
Faster, yeah.
Yeah, you hit 60.
60 miles?
You actually hit 60. I hit 62 on you.
Holy sh! It's showing 95 kilometers here. The GPS 49.
What, not like 55?
I have to convert, but look, shows 49 maximum right here.
Yeah, no, you went faster.
Faster?
Yeah,
Wow.
No, I had 62 on here.
It felt much faster, yeah.
Yeah, that actually went like 20% faster.
Wow.
So all of a sudden I started getting speed wobbles.
Me too, I
looked down and I'm like, oh.
This thing is fast, dude.
And I was having fun like doing this with the camera and bikes like doing this shit. I'm like, oh fuck, that's crazy.
That's
insane.
Do it again? No, I think that's enough, dude. I felt on the exit, I felt like it picked up more speed and started a little bit, just a little bit jiggle, so I had like a little bit to, you know, like...
Because the cement does this a little bit, you know, so if you go fast enough, you come off the ground a little bit, yeah.
Wow.
Riley came off the ground a little bit, you know. Yeah.
But you guys hit 80 on this, right?
Yeah.
That's a different ball game. Throttle feel and acceleration. Compared to Nami and Volt GT Pro, when you slightly touch the throttle, the wheels spin and do the burnout. This feels completely different. You don't have that throttle gap that a lot of you hate about Nami. If you jam the throttle on the LS7 Plus, the scooter will not spin the tires. And this is important to mention since some of you, including me, like that power spin at the start with all that power unleashed. Some of my friends are still terrified of Nami, and they start with slowest speed settings when we go for the group rides. On LS7 Plus model, after you jam the throttle, the scooter for a few seconds starts smoothly and after it punches forward with a lot of power. So it's like a boost build up and feels more in control or gives you that control feeling or doesn't make you lose that confidence at the startup and gradually builds up speed, accelerating fast after. So on LS7 Plus we have more friendlier settings the majority of the riders will appreciate. This model, it hugs the road great, super stable at top speed. I felt comfortable and in 100% control of the ride. I could go faster if I had a 72-volt system, but honestly, from all the hyper scooters I own and tested so far, after the review was posted, I never hit back 50 miles an hour mark. I maximum ride 35 to 40 miles an hour and sometimes 45 miles an hour, but fairly rare. You really don't need anything faster than this. I think for the city roads you should swap for the street tires setup. The off-road tires that came with the scooter, actually they feel comfortable and grip well on the highway, but they're noisy and not range efficient. If you get street tires, you'll get more range and more top speed if you're looking for that. It is 30 degrees outside, it's super cold, and once it's warmer, you'll be able to go faster and you'll get even more range. We took LS7 Plus into Central Park on the sandy gravel roads and we have a good control, comfortable ride, tons of power, not as much as Nami Burn E, but we have 60 volts versus 72 volts, and honestly Nami is an overkill that you don't need really, but it's good to have. Also, I would like to share with you a little secret, LS7 Plus will be coming in 72 volts version soon. I really hope they'll include 2 chargers or a fast charger option and front dual suspension like on the Wolf GT Pro version. This will really be a fast machine. If you're looking for a scooter that is performing like a motorcycle, that of course will be more expensive, will be available to be purchased on their website. The lights options are really cool to ride in the nighttime and best for safety. The front headlights, it's small, compact, but reaches really far and it's very helpful on the high speeds. Suspension, not as much travel as a Nami Burn E model, but it feels good, dampens all the cracks and potholes I went over in New York City streets, enough to get by on off-road trips. I think the way it sits, this model has a lot of functionality and extra options that I really like. It looks good, rides fast, good traction, power, more than you need and you'll rarely use it at maximum output, good nut brakes, more than enough suspension for the city riding or medium off-road. It is fast and it's a lot of fun. Lights are really cool at night, dual drive, it gives you a lot of torque and amplifies that fun factor. It's foldable, so it'll be possible to fit in your car. Range, over 35 miles with a 220-pound rider. Top speed, 60 plus miles an hour. This model lines up with Bronco Extreme and Nami Burn E high-performance scooters that sells for over $4,000 price tag. I think this is a really good option if you're looking for power and speed. The only problem I have here is the charger, 2 amp an hour. It took me over 21 hours to fully charge this battery. And regarding the price, you have to decide if this is the right option for you. Definitely they should include 2 chargers, at least a 2.5 amps for this price level, or a fast 5 amp hour charger for this battery size. But I would like to see your comments and how you like it after going through this review. Please let me know in the comments below and I'll make sure I'll follow up. If you're interested in picking one up, I place the link down below in the description box with a discount code. Big shout out to the Nanrobot team for giving us the opportunity to test the scooter. Don't forget to hit that like button and share this video, this helps so much to get you more comprehensive reviews. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.